It was the only thing on anyone's mind. It was the biggest event over Christmas. Obviously, what I'm talking about is me playing darts on TikTok. It was absolutely massive. And if you haven't seen it yet, get your head out from under the rocks. I'm here. I'm dropping everything. Stand-up's gone. Podcasting's gone. Darts TikTok content is all I'm making for the rest of my life. Oh, what a joy that's been.
It's I actually, because it came up on my For You page, whatever it is, like, then I went and looked at the views and I went, holy fuck. I was like, but I think it was you text me, like, the effort you put into some of them other clips and you get like 40 views and it's just you don't dart on the board, get you thousands.
That's Joe. It's so funny about it. So basically, for anyone who hasn't seen, I got a dartboard for Christmas from Ashlyn. Only she just got it being like, here's a bit of fun. I know you're interested in darts. You've been watching. Here you go. We cheap set of darts. And I was like, I'll hang it up in the living room because there was a hook there. And just started playing away, whatever. Video one being like, this will be a fun piece of content. Fucking banged over like 180,000 views, and everyone's going like, you need to get new darts, you need to get this. So everyone's commenting on. I'm like, I need to roll with this. I need to keep the momentum going here. So banged out a few more, and it's my camera, the way it's set up. My phone records at the same time what's in front of it and what's behind it on this app that I have. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is because you aren't coming for my bread. This is the Mac Levy Specialist, and all I have to do is set the camera there, throw darts, hit stop, add a caption. Job's good. That's it. That's all I do. So it's the easiest piece of content ever made. But I'm very cautious not to go in like too hard because I don't want to be a darts guy. Like at space, I still enjoy stand up more, and I do enjoy my darts, and I do enjoy practicing and stuff like that. And I actually would like to get kind of decent at it. But I used to play darts years and years and years and years and years ago. Like I'm talking when I was 10 years of age. So I've always had it like kind of like half decent. Being able to throw a dart half accurately sort of thing. But people, I will say about the darts community, right? For a bunch of, lads, the nicest community in the world. Like, I mean, they're all just like really good throw mate. You need to maybe work on your elbow, but like no harm done and all. Like you're trying your best and blah, blah, blah. Like everyone's so sound. Now, stinking cons, rotten looking, but they're all sound as hell. Like,
hey, that's the thing about fat people. We're not going to criticize someone because we know it's going right back at us. Sure, let me
well, I just thought I was going to join, and I'm not your stereotypical looking dart player. Like, not to pick myself up, but I'm not that gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey.
So I was like, you're all right. You're not. Hey, trust me. There's fucking way worse out there than you. You're doing all right. And I thought, like, I don't know. I was just like, I'll fire this up here and see what comes of it. But I've been just riding the momentum wave of it nice and slowly. And I don't know where it's going to go, but I'll just sprinkle the odd one out from here on out because I think the World Championship's over now. People will stop watching it.
Yeah.
Sort of like tail back in it. But no, obviously the big news in the sporting world was Luke Littler beating Michael van Gerwen. I'm going to say this. See the darts this year. Didn't enjoy the first few rounds up until Christmas as much. Like there was a couple of real duds in there, like real bad players. Like
I think the way the draw was made, all the good players were on one side.
Right. Okay.
So like Van Gerwen's side of the draw was very tough.
Mm-hmm.
You lost a lot of good players. But like if you look at Luke Littler's first match against Ryan Meikle, he was very poor.
Yeah, he was,
and he just grew throughout the tournament, and then when he played Steve Bunton, who is, let me tell you something. If you want your children to have a role model, pick Steve Bunton. That is gay. And you know what? As a dad, I'm watching, right? You mustn't be in 10 years of age, and your dad walking up, and he's the control of the whole audience. To an absolute banger of a song, and they're just lit. What a moment! Having your son like in the audience, watching you come master a crowd, like that'll never happen to me. Like that'll never happen to me.
That will happen to you. This is why he's the man that gives us all hope. We all look at that and go, if he can do it, and he can get them on the palm of his hand, anyone can do it. Because don't get me wrong, Luke Littler won the World Championship, but Stephen Bunton has won the hearts of a generation. Like that man is just so wholesome.
He's the people's champ. Like he is the people's champ.
I actually couldn't believe it because he was in an interview and they're like, "What's a standard day look like?" And he just basically goes, "Practice darts for 3 hours. That's it. 3 hours. That's what he does." And then streams. I'm like, God, it's unbelievable. Like, what a life. But whenever Luke Littler played him, that was an interesting one because everyone was going, "Oh, we love Stephen Bunton, but we all really want to see a 17." Like, if Luke Littler wins the world title at 18, still pretty cool, but not as cool as being 17.
No,
Like he's an
Bane,
adult then.
because he can't. You know, he can't receive his winnings till he turns 18,
So he's going to get that 250 and the 500 all next year.
and then plus whatever he's won throughout the year as well.
That is absolutely. Someone said to me, "Goes, oh, imagine being 17 and getting all that money." And goes, "I'm 27 and I'd be dead by next week." Someone give me £1 million.
500k.
That's
You must
mad.
you must 250k. Like, and I'm 35, right? And you think I would be like, right, Claw, you do children? No,
No, yeah.
I'm going and I'm ban out the Bittles bar. I am fucking going crazy. Like
Treating everybody around you. But now the darts was unreal. The final as well. What I liked about the final was like MVG is a bit of a villain and he lives up to that sort of like thing.
Yeah.
The bunting match with Littler was too friendly. I don't like that. I don't like the whole fist bumps and smiling and shaking hands and celebrating when someone hits a 170. But darts needs to be nasty. It's like it should be like the WWE.
Yeah, so you know, like Gerwin Price, I fucking hate him.
But he's so good at being the villain.
Yes, so I think a Gerwin Price and Luke Littler match is what you want to be watching.
This is what I want. I want Phil Taylor out of retirement. And I want him to come back smoking hot. And I mean, just rig it. I don't give a fuck. CGA the doors going to the board. Get him in the final against Littler. He needs to beat Littler. And then the following season, it's the biggest thing to ever happen. We'll put it out in Riyadh. We're gonna move it to Ali Pali.
Riyadh season.
The darts will fly better. It's warmer. It's drier.
Yeah.
Although there's so many sporting events, and I want to do an episode on this where we rate sporting events that you'd love to go to. Ali Pali looks unbelievable. 3,500 people packed into there. Traffic cones. Homer Simpson. People with racist signs, people with sexist signs. It's just the greatest thing any man could ever want to be at.
Sean, let's do it next year. Get on the ball.
How expensive do you think it could be?
Sean, you're a darts TikTok influencer.
Yeah. Right, that's my goal. This is my goal 2025.
Well, like,
get my TikTok influence and get over to the Ali Pali.
Because, like, let's face it, right? You could probably get a cheap B&B somewhere in London or some sort of like you only got to go for the night.
Yeah.
Right. So you go, or here you could really tramp it up, not even book a accommodation, just stay out and straight to the airport to fly home again.
Stay out on the sesh.
Hey.
That is what it is. I think we book tickets. I'd like to go to the final, but there's just not enough darts on in the final.
No.
Maybe a semi-final or a quarter-final where you get a couple of games on. You know me, value for money here. You know what you're dealing with. Like,
yeah.
Them jugs, I'll be working out the math and I'm going, right, you drank this amount of the jug, you owe me that amount.
yeah.